Good day, traders. This is Rick with your Futures Trading Coach Aftermarket Update for the live trading alert call room. Today is Monday, June the 15th, and I'm going to let you guys know what we did today. Today in the room we had one entry with an add-on, two entries, three entries, four entries, five entries, about six trades here that we had. This one here actually, I'll talk about that in a bit. I'm going to start from the beginning and let you know what we did. First trade we had was an RS trade. That was at 8:12 in the morning. Price was 20.7275, and my bottom target here. Sorry guys, my bottom target here was 65.50. So that one went for about, let's call it, almost 7 points. When the market was working in our way, we were in a risk-free trade before the market opened, which we always like. I identified this area that had with a circle that was potential. There was a potential target area. However, this 65.50 was my bigger target down here below. And I said that if you were in a risk-free trade and you wanted to add on only because the market was just opening up and we were at the lows, you could do an add-on at 2070. Okay. And that one worked its way down nicely. So 7 points there with another add-on that worked for about another 4.5, and it was a beautiful trade to start the day. After that, we had an understanding trade that was at 5/4. It's 2065 quarter, and that was at this red arrow here at 8:51. That one worked out for 2 points. We went to entry on the trade. And that was it. I said it's either going to keep going or that's going to be it. And sure enough, that one you would have been taken out on any runner you had, but not before you got 2 points. So that was another winner there. Then we had an RS trade. An RS trade at 9:12. The price was 2066.75, 2067, and that one worked out for almost 3 points, but we'll say 2 points since nobody would have got filled at 3 there. Initially, anybody who went to entry would have been taken out on this candle here with their runner. If you gave it a little room, like I suggested, if you hit the contracts to do so, you were still in the trade. And we had a power play option here. That was at 9:39 Central Standard Time. Price was 2070 long. We added 2 candles later at 2068. Got out at break even at 2069. Possibly you lost a tick or so on the trade, maybe 2 if you got out a little early. We try to get a break even whenever we have to add on the power plays, and you clearly would have been able to do that, but some people lost a tick. That's fine, no big deal. So a break even or a small loser there. After we got out of the trade, there was a little bit of traffic in the way here, and I told everybody I was going to take this trade. I'm not counting this as an official winner, but I told everybody that I was going to take this trade. I wanted everybody to be on the cautious side. Again, all those who know the methodology were in the trade, those in our mentoring DNA room. However, for the call room, we try to be a little bit more conservative. I went out of my way to tell everybody I was in the trade, just to let everybody know there was a method trade there. Most people in the room did not take it. A few did, but most did not. And you'll see that that worked out beautifully there from 2070 all the way up to 2078. Now, at that time, when the market got up here, I identified an area where I thought the market was going to reverse at least short term. There was a ZL up here. I had a little bit of computer problem at this time. I actually told everybody try to get it as high as possible up to 2077 quarter, and I said we wanted to stay in the trade as long as it didn't get above 77.50. Probably should have just called it with a 2-point stop, because if that was the case, that would have been a really nice winner there. I did tell everybody to exit the trade if it printed above 750, again being more on the cautious side for the room. Guys who knew the methodology would just have gotten in with their stop, and either it would have been a winner or a loser. So that one was a small loser. That would have been either a 2 to 3 tick loser on that trade, because you would have exited there. Nobody would have gotten a full stop, but you certainly would have gotten out there. And that was that trade. Then final trade of the day was another power play. We got long at 2077.50, and that was at 1051. Added to the trade at 2075.50, and unfortunately we weren't able to get out at break even here because the room closed, and we did get filled at 76s, but our average was 650, so we lost a couple ticks on that trade. I did tell everybody again, stay in the trade if they want to. If you don't want to deal with it, just lose a tick or two. If you want to stay in the trade, you should be able to get break even, which we can most of the time, and as you'll see when it came up here, we would have been able to get out of it at break even. However, since that was after the room closed, you would have gotten that 3 candles later, and people, I only count what's there up until the room closes. Officially, I have to count that as a tick or two loss, a 2-tick loss. However, you can clearly see that it would have been a break even for anybody who stayed in it. So, small loser here, officially, small loser here. This was really a non-take. Break even here, 2-point winner here, 2-point winner down here, and a nice 7-point winner here with another 4.5-point winner add-on for those who either got out of this trade or only had one runner left and wanted to add back to try to get more to this lower target. So that's how we did today. We're going to come back tomorrow. We're going to do it all over again. And until then, guys, have a great